All right, now I don't know if you've ever been blackmailed before, but it's not a real rootin' tootin' time, let me tell you. And when you're blackmailed as a child, well, I'd say that is even worse. Now you might be sitting there like, well, who the heck would blackmail a little kid of all people? Well, that would be my older sister, of course. Who else? You see, way back in the day, when my parents would go out, my sister would babysit me because she was 8 years older. And usually she'd have her dumbass friend Amanda over, and the two of them would pretty much torment the shit out of me all night long. Like, for example, one night they decided to put ketchup all over the faces, pretend they were the devil, and chase me around the house like a bunch of psychopaths.
I am the devil. Blah.
Oh my God! So needless to say, her blackmailing her little brother is not too far of a stretch. Well, on this particular night of extortion, if you will, my little 5-year-old ass was sitting on the floor, fucking off my Lincoln Logs, when all of a sudden my sister decides to play a little game called Make Your Little Brother Say a Bunch of Fucked Up Swear Words game. Which was a popular game for kids back then. We didn't have internet. That's how we had fun. Hey, check this shit out, Amanda. Hey, idiot. Say slutty spaghetti. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm legally allowed to say that. No, it's fine. I'm babysitting you. I'm the law. Now say slutty spaghetti. I think I better consult my attorney first.
Fucking say slutty spaghetti or I'll make the fucking devil come out again.
All right, goddamn, fucking slutty spaghetti. There, you happy? Oh my God, it's so funny. He's little and he doesn't know things. Well, for the next 20 minutes, they have me repeat some of the most random, unorthodox swear words that they could think of. But I didn't mind. Hell, I was 5 years old at the time. If you're gonna give me carte blanche to say some swear words, well, by golly, I'm gonna say them. All right, now say, oh, I don't know. How about pumpernickel fucker? Pumpernickel fucker. A man who fucks pumpernickels. Oh my God, this is the best night of my life. Well, eventually my sister and Amanda get bored of this little game, so they decide to play a different game. And this game, of course, is called Blackmail the Shit Out of Your Little Brother game. Another popular game that we played before the internet. Hey, go upstairs and bring the Nintendo down so me and Amanda can play it on the big TV. How about you can kiss my ass and you can go get it yourself? How about that? I said go upstairs and get the Nintendo.
Or I'll tell Mom and Dad that you said pumpernickel fucker.
Well. That took a sharp left turn, didn't it? 1 minute you're laughing and having a good time with your slutty spaghettis and your pumpernickel fuckers, and the next second it's all being used against you, and you're getting extorted by your older sister. Well, I can't have the world know that I said the F word. I am 5 years old, for Christ's sake. I'm pretty sure that's like a second-degree felony in Ohio. I can't get in trouble for that. So next thing you know, I'm getting the Nintendo like a little broken back bitch. And of course, my sister's not just gonna stop there. No, she's gotta capitalize on this situation. All right, now go get the Funyuns out of the kitchen and feed them to me while I suck ass at Super Mario 3. Ah, damn you and your blackmailing heart, you fucking conniving asshole. Fucking conniving asshole. Add it to the list. Anything else you want to say? So throughout the entire night, the two of them proceed to make me into their own little personal servant. And they're not even being practical about it. They're just making me do stupid shit. They're making me like sing and dance. All right, now sing the hot stepper and dance like a dipshit. Hit it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na! Hell, at one point they changed my name and they start calling me some stupid ass shit. All right, from now on, your name is now Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon. Aw, I don't want to be Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon. More Funyuns, Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon, and put a rush on it. But out of all the shit that they made me do that night, I'd say the most questionable favor that I had to do was when they called and ordered food at the restaurant down the street, and they made my little 5-year-old ass go down and get it at like 8 o'clock at night. Yeah, my sister. Fucking babysitter of the year. What can I say? Now, going to this restaurant sucked ass for 2 reasons. For one, the place was notorious for catching on fire and closing down. So when I walked in there, I was like, is this place about to fucking burst into flames at any moment? Am I about to lose my life picking up a goddamn order of onion rings for my punk-ass sister? And for 2, the fucking pickup counter was tall as hell, and nobody could see my little 5-year-old ass. I stood at that counter for like 45 minutes, just completely helpless, like, hello? Anybody? There's a child here. Eventually, a waitress stumbles upon me, and she's like, whoa, there's a little kid here. Hi, I'm here to pick up an order for Tunis Lawoon Poonie Poon. Do you smell smoke? I think I smell smoke. Are we all gonna fucking die? So I get home with that food, and my sister's like, well, goddamn, it's about time. We thought somebody on the streets might have snatched your little ass up. You took so damn long. Well, not too long after that whole fiasco, my parents got home. And in retrospect, I should have just got in front of the situation and just said like, hey, Mom and Dad, guess what? I said pumpernickel fucker and a whole slew of other bad words. That's my bad. Hell, if I would have done that, I don't even think I would have gotten that much trouble. But instead, I said nothing. And you know what happened? That's right, my sister held that shit over my head for not days, not weeks, and not even months, We're talking years I was her goddamn indentured servant for. All because I was afraid that the world was gonna find out about all these goddamn bad words that I said. What the hell? How can spaghetti be slutty in the first place? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and who the hell fucks a loaf of bread? I don't know how many bags of Funyuns I served my sister, or how many renditions I did of the goddamn hot stepper. Eventually, it all led to one day, literally years later, where I was sitting on the couch and I was thinking, what the fuck am I being afraid of again? Getting in trouble for some swear words that I said when I was 5 years old? Surely the statute of limitations is up on that fucking crime, right? So I go up to my sister with a fucking cigarette hanging on my mouth and I'm like, guess what? I'm done being your indentured servant. Tell everybody I said pumpernickel fucker. I could give a shit. Oh, I wouldn't tell on you, Tunis Lawoon Poony Poon. Wait a minute, what? You mean you're not gonna tell everybody I said pumpernickel fucker? No, you idiot. I would be the one that would get in trouble. I made you say it for Christ's sake. Plus, you know, I fucking made you go out at 8 o'clock at night and go pick up food by yourself. That's way more fucked up. So just like that, I felt like the world's biggest idiot. But guess what? I was free at last. Who cares if I spent 2 years of my life in servitude to my fucking older sister? So I guess the moral of the story is, don't fucking negotiate with terrorists. That's why it's the standard policy for the United States. Because as soon as you start doing that shit, well, guess what? Then you're serving them Funyuns left and right, and you're doing the fucking hot stepper like an asshole. The end.
BruceDude.com